Narrator: in the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, where golden sands stretched to the horizon and the silence of the desert echoed through the ages, a light emerged, one that would change the course of human history forever. This is the story of Muhammad ibn Abdallah, the final prophet of Islam, a man whose life and message would inspire billions. Scene 1. Birth and early life in Mecca. Born in the year 570 CE in the city of Mecca, Muhammad came into a world steeped in tribal traditions, idol worship, and social inequality. He was born into the noble Hashim clan of the Quraysh tribe, but orphaned at a very young age. His father Abdallah died before he was born, and his mother Amina passed away when he was just 6. He was raised first by his grandfather, then by his uncle Abu Talib, who cared deeply for the boy. Despite his humble beginnings, Muhammad grew up known among his people for his truthfulness, integrity, and trustworthiness. They called him Al-Amin, the trustworthy one. Scene 2. The merchant and the marriage. As a young man, Muhammad worked as a merchant. His honesty and fair dealings caught the attention of Khadija, a wealthy businesswoman in Mecca. Impressed by his character, she offered him marriage. Muhammad accepted. Khadija became not only his wife but his greatest supporter and confidant. Their union was one of deep love and mutual respect, and together they had children, including Fatima, who would later play a central role in Islamic history. Scene 3. The cave and the first revelation. At the age of 40, Muhammad often retreated to the cave of Hira in the mountains near Mecca, seeking solitude and reflection. It was there, during one of his meditations, that his life and the world would change forever. One night, the angel Jibril appeared to him, commanding, "Read." Shocked and afraid, Muhammad responded, "I cannot read." The angel embraced him and repeated, "Read in the name of your Lord who created." These words became the first verses of the Quran, the holy book of Islam. Overwhelmed, he returned to Khadija, who comforted and believed in him unconditionally. She became the first Muslim. Scene 4. The message spreads. Muhammad began preaching a simple but profound message. There is only one God, Allah. All humans are equal. Justice, mercy, and compassion should guide life. His message challenged the social order of Mecca, where tribal loyalties, idol worship, and economic exploitation were the norm. As his following grew, so did the opposition. The Quraysh elite saw Islam as a threat to their power and traditions. Muhammad and his followers faced persecution, boycotts, and torture, but he never retaliated with violence. Instead, he continued preaching with patience and wisdom. Scene 5. The migration to Medina. After years of oppression, the Muslims found a new home. In 622 CE, Muhammad and his followers migrated to Yathrib, later known as Medina. This migration, known as the Hijra, marks the beginning of the Islamic calendar. In Medina, Muhammad established a diverse and unified community, where Muslims, Jews, and other groups lived under a constitution guaranteeing religious freedom and justice. He was not just a prophet, but also a statesman, judge, and peacemaker. Scene 6. The return to Mecca. After years of conflict, the moment came when Muhammad returned to Mecca not as a conqueror with vengeance, but as a leader with mercy. In 630 CE, he entered Mecca peacefully. Instead of punishing his enemies, he forgave them. He removed the idols from the Kaaba, restoring the sanctuary built by Prophet Abraham to its original purpose, the worship of the one God. Scene 7. The final sermon and legacy. In 632 CE, during his final pilgrimage, Muhammad delivered a sermon to over 100,000 people. He reminded them, "O people, your Lord is one. All mankind is from Adam and Eve. No Arab has superiority over a non-Arab, nor a white over a black, except in piety and good action." Shortly after, he fell ill and passed away, behind no wealth, no palaces, and no crown. Only the message of Islam, the Quran, and a legacy of compassion, justice, and faith. Closing scene. Diverse people around the world praying, helping others. Today, over 1.9 billion Muslims around the world follow his teachings, not as a distant memory, but as a living guide. Prophet Muhammad was more than a messenger. He was a husband, a father, a friend, a leader, and a mercy to all creation. Narrator: his life was not just history, it is a compass pointing to a path of peace, purpose, and the oneness of humanity. This was the story of Muhammad, the man who brought light to the desert and hope to the world.